Good evening and welcome to the Patriots Raw podcast, coming to you live from America First Media and Television at the America First Warehouse studio and venue. We have lots of mouthful these days. How are you, Ange?
I'm doing good.
Good.
We are broadcasting from the most patriotic venue in all the land. Welcome.
Welcome. There's so much going on. I don't even know where to start.
I'm back. I was out last week.
Yes, and we missed you.
Yes.
And Tavia, if you're watching, it was awesome to have her
She
here.
was very good.
She was great, right?
She was really good.
Yeah, I told her she'd like to. I think we broke. I don't want to say that on air. I was going to say. I'm going to say it because why not? We popped the podcast show. She's like, I think I could do this now. Now I want to be on podcast more. I said, well, great. You're welcome to come back on.
She was really good.
And they were here with us on Saturday for the big night we had here.
Yeah, that was some event.
If some of you don't know, we had Mayor Rudy Giuliani's birthday party here. It was his 82nd birthday. And it was really part of, they're doing a documentary on the mayor. And part of the documentary is going to encompass this birthday celebration we just had for him on Saturday night. And it was really special because just 3.5 weeks ago they were reading him his last rites.
I know, it's incredible.
And to see the way he was
amazing.
he
looked like a brand new man.
It almost reminded me of like when Trump got shot.
Yeah.
And then he came to the RNC a few days later.
And he had that look
different
that you
look,
knew. Yeah.
Like a glow or something.
It was like that
God's
knowing.
anointment.
Yes, exactly.
And so and as some of you don't know, Rudy was very sick almost about a month ago now.
Yeah.
He was in a coma. They read him his last rites. He was ventilated. It was looking very grim.
Scary.
But he had a very spiritual encounter while he was in a coma, and a friend of his, basically to cut it short, came to hhim
who had passed
and said, Rudy, you're not done yet. And clearly he's not, because this man worked the room on Saturday like a G. He was completely the GOAT.
So good.
And it was a beautiful event, and we had... in fact, you know what? We'll bring up Asset One. We had Chris Macchio here, America's tenor.
His voice.
Can you even?
In here.
Can you even? Can you imagine that we could just like call Chris Macchio and just ask him to come sing for the mayor, and he
just comes for a couple songs and
that's
hang out for a little
bit. He left a wedding.
Oh my God.
Came from a wedding.
He was amazing.
So fellas, let's roll cut one just so we can show the audience how incredible that was right here at the warehouse.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rudy. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, I got chills.
Good Lord.
Could you imagine?
I still have the hair standing up on my arms.
We met Chris last year, him and Chloe Castillo from Make Music Right at their first gala that they did last year in Trump, Westchester.
Which was beautiful. That was a beautiful event.
A beautiful event.
Yeah.
And in true Teresa fashion, I just become best friends with everybody. And we've stayed in touch. And Chris came for us once in January for the Save Wake America tour, and I asked them to come back for this. And, you know, being an Italian New Yorker and a patriot, he's
local.
answered.
He's from Smithtown, I believe.
He grew up out here.
Yeah.
He lives in Manhattan, but he grew up out here. Chloe was going to come in from Texas, but last minute some of the planning didn't work out. But she was really trying, and I would have loved that.
Yeah.
And we had the greatest people here. Phil Kuza from American Conservative Artists played on the sax. Tom Weirman prayed. Jim Altamore came, and he's a performer that does Frank Sinatra stuff. How incredible.
I loved him and his wife.
You know how I met him?
No, how?
Remember when I was on that podcast last August, The Breakfast Club?
Yes.
He was a guest that day at the podcast.
Get out of here.
So I stayed in touch with him because I make best friends with everybody.
He and his wife are lovely people.
Lovely.
Yes.
She was dancing. I saw some videos, and she was like dancing the night away. She was so thrilled to be here. He happens to be I'll say like-minded. He has a lot of fans and a lot of people that like him on both sides. But oh my God, Windows on the Lake and Donna DiBiase for all she did.
The
and
pastas, oh my God,
the
they were
espresso
delicious.
bar, the cigar truck. I mean, like just being able to be blessed to have all these people that would come out just like that for Rudy.
Yeah.
And
in such a short notice.
it's just so amazing,
Yeah.
honestly. And,
Yeah.
and so they are doing a documentary on Rudy, and the film is in the, it's going to be in there. And we have a documentary being done on us, so that film crew was here too. We had local news, so we're going to show you something next. And the Italian news had reached out to me months ago, wanted to learn more about the warehouse, so I invited them to come down, figuring what better than having,
That was the three ladies, right?
they're from two different Italian news media. So, but let's show cut 2, because the South Shore Press, our good friends, Robert from the South Shore Press, came down, and Joe the Box and Mayor Rudy Giuliani made the front page
I love it.
of the South Shore Press, and Rudy definitely rocked Ronkonkoma on Saturday night. So it was super awesome, and we thank you, Robert, and the South Shore Press for doing that for us.
That's so cool.
And I think we have a couple extra assets. We have cut 3, which is a great picture I just pulled from our photographer, Jeff Smith, who also came to take pictures for us. Jeff is incredible, big patriot. So I grabbed that one to show you Rudy saluting with the flag. Can't get better than that.
He looks.
It's like they're aging backwards.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to give you a silly picture, cut 4, because our good friend Frankie Hudak, who also came and rocked the house, clearly got the memo from Rudy that you had to wear a blue suit and a yellow tie, and they were twins on Saturday night.
Great.
So little shout out to Frankie Hudak, who also made our America First Warehouse anthem. He made the Trump anthem during the Trump campaign, and he is a dear friend, and we're very excited.
America First Warehouse.
A beacon for, okay, I don't want to kill you guys. I'm exhausted. My voice is terrible. So that concludes a lot of what happened Saturday.
Weekend, yeah.
Sunday, we went to Greg Hack's house, running for Congress in District 3, our dear friend.
I missed that. I'm
I
sorry.
wish you were there.
I still haven't been feeling well. I'm recovering from
Yes, and I'm glad you aren't like me and
Yeah.
don't push yourself and
Yeah.
rest when you should.
Yeah.
Speaking of Greg Hack, he's texting me right now.
Is
Look
he?
at that. Does he have a ringing in his ear? Him and his wife, Teresa, lovely people, becoming very dear friends of ours. Beautiful home. So comfortable. We were there from 2 in the afternoon until about 10 o'clock at night.
Get
on
out of
Sunday.
here. Oh, my God, that's great.
Just felt, it was the most relaxing I've done in a really long
You
time.
needed
So I
that.
think it was really needed.
Yeah, you
So
definitely
that was a
needed
great
it.
way to end a very exhausting a couple of days before that.
And then to come into Monday, June 1st, to find out.
June 1st, yeah. It sucked that it was rent day,
Yeah.
but it was also Tina Peters' day.
Yes.
So,
Tina was released
Ooh.
from prison. Now, she
Yes.
wasn't pardoned. She was.
well, she was federally pardoned.
Right, but for statewide.
I thought she was pardoned, but
It wasn't a pardon.
some
it was
got
something
pardoned, some
else.
got commuted.
Commuted.
I thought she
Yeah.
was one of the ones that got pardoned from the governor.
No, I heard her speaking on Steve Bannon. She had a commuted
So she was
sentence.
commuted, okay.
She
Yeah, the-
served 4 years.
And it was weird because
like
the
a 9-year
governor,
sentence.
there was like 17 pardons and communications, like commuted. I don't know how do you say that.
Commutation.
Commutation?
Yeah. Which she shouldn't have been jailed to begin with.
Well, no. And actually, if you guys want to go tune into Peacemaker Talks, which airs earlier in the day here on Tuesdays from 4 to 5, I was blessed to sit on as a co-host with Sarah Carpenter, who's a pardoned J6er, politically persecuted J6er. And we had Peter Tickton on today, and it was really cool to hear from him the day after Tina got out.
Yeah.
And if you saw Bannon, you saw what she said.
Yeah, I saw a little bit about it, yeah.
I like that she's taking a break for
Yes.
her health, and he said she really is.
She needs to.
Because Sarah said she came out of jail and she went like swinging, and I think for some people, like that would probably be me. I'd have to come out like
Yeah.
still going fighting.
Is she not a cancer survivor, or she's battling it?
So I was asking Sarah that too, because I know she had a lot of health problems. It was something with, I believe, like thyroid, diabetes, and gluten, and that's why she was getting so sick in jail, because they weren't
the food,
and probably not. I'm assuming not monitoring her sugar levels and
Right,
stuff.
right.
But the way Peter spoke about her, he was so like genuinely emphatic. What a phenomenal woman! She's
Yeah.
brilliant. She's a true patriot.
606 days.
Yeah, out of a 9-year sentence. So praise God that she's out
Yes,
now.
yes, praise
They are
God.
worried about her safety, but we're going to keep, praying that God covers her and keeps
Yeah.
her protected.
She's going to take this time, be with family, be with friends.
I think one day
get
she'll
her
be
health
here.
back.
There's some people that want to bring her
Ooh.
here. We want
Oh,
to do like
that's-
a welcome home thing
that
if
would be
she's up
amazing.
to it. And Peter Tickton's definitely coming to visit us eventually. So it's really cool stuff. And he talked about the elections
Mm-hmm.
and how, that there's obviously still concern surrounding the elections, but also
Oh, you mean the one that was rigged?
the one that was rigged. Oh,
All of them that
he
are
talks
rigged?
about it. I said when he's, most people don't talk about treason. He was happy I said treason because
That's what it is.
That's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
And that the concern about it happening again. And so the J6ers, Tina Peters, and the election stuff. So that's really what he spoke about. But yeah, so the courts found
Yeah,
the
this
American
happened.
people.
Yeah, I was just looking some things up earlier, maybe not even an hour and a half ago, and there was a post about the D.C. courts determined that the American people have a right to see the D.C. police January
Whoop, whoop.
6th footage.
That's incredible.
Which has been held back, and it, I'm sure, has a lot to be.
Well, it's interesting
released.
because I don't know if it was Peter that said it today or last week. Somebody just said it to me, or I just heard it real recently that a lot of the J6ers are being charged with things like battery against a police officer or assaulting a police officer, and it wasn't true.
Right.
So now, to me, this is going to exonerate some of those charges and prove those people wrong. So
Yep.
it's insane. But
Yeah.
I've always believed that the truth always wins.
It
Justice will prevail.
It will, and it has to be in
And
the
we got
right
to
time.
keep our eyes on God and righteousness, because I feel like
Always.
the more we keep bringing this country back to God, like Trump did, and what God wants, is why this justice and righteousness will keep coming.
continue. That's
so don't
right.
forget that. Keep the country in your prayers. Keep the president in your prayers.
Yeah.
We'll always pray for our audience, our country, this warehouse, our friends and family, and we will be right back to hear from some great people. Stay tuned.
Most people think they have options when searching for the best deals when they travel. But here's the shocking truth. 100% of the major travel agencies are owned by just two entities, Expedia and Booking Holdings. They claim to offer the lowest rates, but due to the hotel rate parity agreement, they all have the same pricing, limiting genuine competition. When you book through these sites, you act as your own travel agent, but the profits are going to organizations that don't support our patriot values. We cannot allow that to continue. So, we decided to make travel great again by starting a US-based travel membership platform, mypatriottravel.com. We are patriots helping patriots. Together, we can disrupt the travel industry by not spending our hard-earned dollars supporting the radical left. For just $29.99 per month, you gain access to true wholesale rates on travel, saving you on average 35% and up to 65%. Book as often as you like, with no limits. Keep your hard-earned dollars in your pocket and spend them on things you need and want to support. Go to mypatriottravel.com/TAFW and grab your membership today. mypatriottravel.com/TAFW. Making travel great again.
Are you a true American? Then it's time to get connected. Download the America First Media and Television app and stay up to date with real news, bold voices, and live events from the America First Warehouse. From national broadcasts and exclusive shows to comedy nights, concerts, and special events. It's all right at your fingertips. No filters, no spin, just America First. Download the America First Media and Television app today and be part of the movement.
I'm sure you guys remember the platinum single, Justice for All, with Donald Trump and the J6 Prison Choir. Well, get ready for round two. We're coming out with Anthem of the Free with High Res and the J6 Prison Choir. It's coming out now. It's pre-sale until December 19th when it drops. Get yours on all platforms, Google Play, Apple iTunes. Get it. It's going to be hot.
Justice for all, our voices ring. The anthem of the free.
It's me, Joe the Box, the America First Warehouse, most patriotic venue in all the land.
The America First Warehouse, a beacon for all to see. A symbol of unity. For the patriots of America, we stand tall and free. In the America First Warehouse, where our hearts will always be.
Welcome back to the Patriots Raw podcast from the live streaming from the America First Warehouse, the America First Media and Television Network.
It's a lot to say now.
Yes, it is. It's a mouthful. So tonight we are going to be talking about Letitia's house.
Yes.
And we have guests David, correct me if I'm wrong, Bond? Is it David Bond and Heidi Wallace?
Very good.
Got it. Okay. And so we're going to talk about Letitia's House. I'm just going to give a little shout out. Letitia's House is an organization dedicated to providing restorative home care for women who have been sexually trafficked. Human trafficking in Connecticut is more prevalent than most think. These women get their voice taken away from them, and we want to give them back their voice and their dignity with safety and hope. So welcome to our podcast. How are you two tonight?
Great. Thanks so much for having us.
Oh, we're glad to have you and to promote. You have an amazing event that's coming up this Friday. So we want to learn about Letitia's house and about the event that you have going on. So go ahead and talk to us about that.
Go ahead, David. You go first.
This was something that we started planning several months ago, and we put together a event. The ladies that helped put this together, I really helped with maybe just the venue and some ideas, but we've put together an event with some great keynote speakers, and we're hoping to raise funds and awareness to really a tragic problem here in
It really
Connecticut.
It's Long Island as well. Yeah.
It's funny,
Yeah.
David, that you guys say that, because Angie and I were at a rally here about 3 or 4 years
Yeah,
ago.
it's a while now.
And we learned that Suffolk County, New York, is one of the, it was the top 20,
25.
but it actually it's actually like in the top
Lower?
10 or 15 now
Oh, God.
for trafficking. And it was so shocking to hear on
Yeah.
Long Island. And, you guys are right across
Right across the water. Yeah, yeah.
And I'm wondering if being on the water and for whatever reason, we're so close to each other, our states, people don't realize it's right in our backyard.
Yeah, it's next door. You don't even know it.
Yep. And I just also, just because you're, I'm sure, very humble, but I know you're the major sponsor and behind this event. And I just, I do want to give Heidi a chance to, say hi and tell us some more. But I just want to know what brought you to Letitia's house and to have the heart, to become a sponsor of such a wonderful cause. Was it something that you just learned about or that affected you somehow?
The initial contact was through Michelle Botello, who was running for our District 5 here in Connecticut, and just a tremendous person. She went to the national annual dinner in Virginia and came back and, introduced me to Letitia's House Foundation. And that's when I began to do a little bit more research about it. I had become aware that this was, I think we all knew that this was maybe an international problem,
Yeah.
because we all walk through international airports and we hear the announcements and so forth, but I don't think any of us knew that this was a homegrown issue.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Here in the United States. And I was absolutely blown away when doing my own research on Connecticut to find out that there are, correct me if I'm wrong, Heidi, but 20,000
Wow.
reported incidents in the state of Connecticut, the small state of Connecticut.
Wow.
And if there's,
correct.
And
yeah,
one
if
is,
there's-
one is
and
too
about
many, right?
80% of them are women and children.
Wow.
Yeah, it's that awakening when you actually, your eyes open, your mind opens, your heart opens to see to really see what's going on. It's not an easy road to go down, and it's an important road that we all have to go down and recognize and take action any way that we can, whether it be, spreading information, whether it be getting involved. Something needs to be done in order to bring light to this, because where it's hidden, it's powerful. And when it's brought out into the light is when it can be destroyed.
Absolutely.
And that's when God enters. And the light will always cast out the darkness. So we have to bring light to this.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it is a dark road.
Yeah.
When you start the process of doing the research of finding out what's going on in your own backyard.
Absolutely.
And we all know that if there are 20,000 reported incidents,
Right. Yep.
that the problem is much bigger than that.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
I think the thing that then my mind went to was, okay, so there are a lot smarter people than me out there in the state of Connecticut. There are a lot of people with big hearts. There are a lot of people with a lot more money. There are politicians that talk a lot about doing social good. There have to be programs to address this.
Right.
Unfortunately, when you look into that at any level of detail, what you find is that there are programs, there are isolated programs out there, but there really is nothing that addresses the whole person. And a lot of these things are institutional. They're government-based, they're institutional.
We can't trust those.
Yeah.
And I'm not in any way disparaging that. I'm happy that our tax dollars are there to help and so forth. But what Heidi made me aware of, and again, in just having these discussions with her, was that what Letitia's House does so effectively is to create a central location where there you can then make use of many of these programs. You can use it as a base to advocate for the individuals and use these resources that are available in states, but you need to provide the advocacy for the individual and help them, because these particular disadvantaged people are so often completely, they have been abandoned.
They're broken. They're just broken.
And they simply need an advocate that will help them navigate a way back to the light.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
And this is why I think I was so impressed with the program that Elizabeth put together years ago, and Heidi has become the executive director of. And I don't know what we're going to be able to do, but it's one of those things where you're sitting and there's this need, and
yes, it's amazing.
And you're looking around at the smarter people and the richer people and the more capable people, and you're wondering why nobody stands up. And
Yeah.
so
You
Well,
stood
thank
up.
you. You stood
So
up.
you
Thank
stood
you,
up,
guys.
yeah.
Yes. Yes. Thank you so much. That's awesome of you, and I love that. I can't wait to meet you guys in person and support this cause.
Where did the name Letitia's House come from?
Good question. We have about 2 minutes before commercial, so Heidi, if you want to take that.
Okay, quickly, the history of Letitia's House is Elizabeth Ameling, who is the founder and CEO. Her and her church went on a missions trip to Chicago, and they came across a young woman who they pulled over to the side of the road because she was disheveled, she looked hungry, she was very thin, very small, and they offered to feed her and offered her help, and she refused the help, but she took the food. About 2 nights later, they saw her again, and they stopped again and offered help again. And at that point, she did accept the help.
Wow.
They did call the police because they saw that there was a man waiting in the bushes. It was her trafficker.
Oh, wow.
So between Elizabeth and her missions crew there, got this young woman to safety. And that man was arrested, and that young woman's name was Letitia.
Praise God.
Wow.
You know, she probably didn't trust them at first. She
Yeah.
probably really had, a hard time trusting them at first to help her. And praise God for them seeing her again.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a great way to start this organization,
Yeah.
knowing that. So that's awesome.
Amazing.
That's right.
All right, so we've got like 40 seconds left before we go. Why don't we'll bring up the cut, we'll bring it a couple times. Can you guys bring up cut 5 as we come out of this segment, just so we can show the audience, they can screenshot that. We'll bring it back up again later on. But that's cut, all right, well,
That's the QR code, yeah.
that's the QR code. That works. That'll bring them right to their website, letitiashouse.com,
Yeah.
so you can scan that or screenshot that. And if you could bring up the next cut, which is the flyer for Friday.
It should be cut 5.
Should be
Should
5.
yes.
And
There
we'll
you
close
go.
out with that. So there is a code at the bottom. It's for Friends of the America First Warehouse. It's LHFCT 2026. You can get a discount on the tickets. Please screenshot that. We will come right back from commercial and hear more from them. Thank you for tuning in.
We'll be right back.
250 years ago, a nation was born. Built on courage, driven by freedom, defined by patriots who stood their ground. Today, we don't just remember that legacy, we wear it. This is more than a shirt. It's a symbol of strength, freedom, and pride. I'm Steve Stern, COO of theflagshirt.com, and I invite you to celebrate 250 years of the United States with us. Wear your pride, stand for something, get your shirts today.
Politics feeling broken? What if you could match with politicians the way you match on a dating app, but based on real values? Meet OpScore from GoUSA, the first ever values-based political matchmaker. Think Match.com for elections that aligns voters with politicians. We score politicians on a nonpartisan scale based on your priorities. Track your politician scores and take our OpScore Challenge survey to match with leaders who align with you at opscore.org. Stop voting blind. Start matching smart. Politicians work for you.
Are you a true American? Then it's time to get connected. Download the America First Media and Television app and stay up to date with real news, bold voices, and live events from the America First Warehouse. From national broadcasts and exclusive shows to comedy nights, concerts, and special events. It's all right at your fingertips. No filters, no spin, just America First. Download the America First Media and Television app today and be part of the movement.
Corporate transfer, fine professional, moving and storage, and inventory management.
If the vote count is accurate, then how come the number of voters is different? And if it's not accurate, then why was it certified? We are suing Letitia James and the New York State Board of Elections for a conspiracy against fundamental rights. This is not about who won. It's not about what party. It's about the fact that they don't care about your rights.
It's me, Joe the Box, and I'm John the Blanket with the America First podcast.
That's what I'm talking about. The Fred Rubino podcast coming to you from the America First Warehouse.
Welcome, everybody, to the James Justice Show, tearing these airwaves apart with all the craziness that goes on in the world.
Welcome to the Patriots podcast. Good evening, everyone.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the On the Right Side podcast here at the America First Warehouse in Long Island, New York.
Shane Jenkins here with another episode of Liberty's Cage.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to our podcast, Red, Right, and True.
We are streaming live
on America First Media and Television app.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Downey Jr. podcast. Be free, stay free.
The America First Warehouse, where our hearts will always be.
Welcome back to the Patriots Raw podcast. We are talking with Heidi and David from the Representing Letitia's House, and we are going to hear from Heidi now a bit more about, Letitia's House and what they're doing and all the amazing work that they're doing. And I'm so grateful for this kind of work.
Yeah.
So,
go ahead, Heidi.
So,
take it away.
Letitia's House has been in Virginia for about 15 years. And we have also a home in Florida that's been there about 6 years. As David and Teresa said before, is that trafficking is a huge issue. And Connecticut has some great programs to seek it out, find the culprits, arrest them, and help the women. However, the issue lies in Connecticut, as it does around the country, is there's not enough safe places to put the women once they are located and once they ask for help, because they have to want the help.
Right.
So coming to Connecticut, in our beginnings of Michelle having this push, this call to that it was something that was needed, and David jumping on board. It's answering a need in Connecticut. And so I went to Connecticut. I made connections with the people that are already doing the work in the Hartford area, in the Danbury area, and and everybody's doing great. And the big thing always is there's nowhere to put them. There's nowhere to bring them for safety. And so with Letitia's House, we are faith-based, we are faith-led, and although we believe that that's where the women will truly find help and healing, but we are not ones that force it on them. I wholeheartedly believe they need to come to it on their own, because then it's real.
Absolutely.
So once they come to our house, one of the first things that we ensure is safety. Safety is always number one. And once they come in, they get a little acclimated. We will help them get identity. Many of them have never been allowed to have any form of identification. We will help them get their Social Security cards. We'll help them get medical coverage. We'll help them get all the things, the logistical things underway. And honestly, women have cried.
I know,
when their driver's license or their Social Security card have come in the mail, and I hand it to them, and they say, "You're not keeping this? No, this is yours."
I mean, I could.
It's a big moment.
Yeah, because I imagine them being feeling so controlled.
Go ahead.
I said I imagine them feeling so controlled for so long by their traffickers, and that it almost becomes like a codependent type of a relationship with the trafficker. That's what I would imagine. Like they have an identity with the trafficker, I would think, to some degree. And it's hard to break that.
It is. And you can't trust anybody. You don't feel like you can trust anybody.
And I imagine that it takes a little bit of time for them to really open and learn to trust where their safety is really coming from through Letitia's House.
Well, trust is a major factor, and I'll give you a couple of really short examples of trust. I picked up a young lady from the airport in Richmond. She had flown up to us from Atlanta, and this young lady was all dressed in black, from her head to her feet, everything, her makeup, her clothes, her hair, everything, absolutely in black. And she walked up to me and she said, "You're not going to make me talk, and you're definitely not going to make me cry." And I said, "That's okay." I said, "Are you hungry? Because we'll grab something to eat on the way back to the house." And she came to the house and she needed to have her windows covered, and she needed to have the darkest blanket comforter that we had in the house. And she got all of that because that's what she needed to feel safe.
Yeah, that's heartbreaking. It's
with
so heartbreaking.
gentle love and care and encouragement and hand-holding and walking alongside. About 8 months later, this young lady walked up to me and she said, "Miss Heidi, will you take me to the dollar store so I can get some pink flowers for my room?" And that young
Makes
lady
me wanna
woke
cry.
up feeling safe that morning.
Wow.
Something so simple. I want to cry. Yeah, me, I'm the
Yeah.
big mush.
Yeah.
They say I'm the toughest one, but I'm a big mush. How amazing is that? Really?
Yeah. And it's different for everybody. They
I'm
all
sure.
have the
Sure.
day when they, you can see it. There's something that when they put their feet on the floor that morning, they went, "Ah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm good."
God
And
bless you
and
guys.
it could take 8 months, it could take a year.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to tell you that when I mentioned earlier that we learned about this, my daughter will be 18 next month. She's my youngest. And when we learned about this, I guess it was 4 years ago, it makes you paranoid. Like, this could really happen to any of our... That's what I think people really don't understand. They think they come from a good neighborhood, they come from a good house, they come from a good family. I'm sure you've heard every story, and you've met every girl from every walk of life who's probably... you wouldn't imagine that this person could be trafficked, and here they are, coming to you guys, and it's just...
Look at the young girl that we had like a year and a half ago from local.
Right.
And
Right.
her name is escaping me right now.
Yes.
But everybody was looking for this young girl. I think she was 13, 14 years old, and it's just like I know the places where they were talking about where it was happening. Like, it's like 2 blocks from where I live.
You drive past it.
It's literally two blocks from where I live. It's frightening. It's
It is.
frightening.
But I want to let you. I want to let you continue. I'm sorry.
So, are plans eventually to kind of expand state to state? Like, how are you? What is the future for Letitia's House? What do you see going forward?
Well, my CEO will tell you the plan is to put a house in every state. And right now we have the 2. We have Florida and Virginia, and with going with God and the people that are joined alongside us, there'll be one in Connecticut very soon.
Incredible.
And once we get Connecticut down and established and it's running and it's doing well, I've had requests from other states that would say, "Will you come? Can you put a Letitia's House here?" Even another section of Virginia, Southwest Virginia, is looking for a house.
Incredible.
How many
and
does
we've
each
gotten
house
requests
hold?
From Kentucky, Ohio.
Wow.
So it's we're gonna have to just it's all money. Can I tell you the bottom line is
It's money.
Everything. It's always money.
The hearts are there. The hearts are there. The willingness is there. But like everything else, it takes money. So people have to come alongside us in this mission, because really it is a mission.
Yeah.
When Elizabeth stopped and helped the woman on the side of the road in Chicago, she was answering a mission call, and she took it and she ran with it, and here we are, and we've helped thousands of women to date, and we're not done.
That's
because
amazing.
There's hundreds of the thousands that need help.
It all starts with a mustard seed.
Yeah.
The Bible says.
Yeah. How many?
And
how many?
I think it's really the story of, who is your neighbor? And,
That's right.
And the Good Samaritan.
Yeah.
I'm a firm believer in that the pillar and ground of the truth is the local church. And that's God's plan for this age. And so it's local churches, little lights all over the world and so forth. And that's the focus of our
mission.
Has been the focus of my life here in Reading. It's why I came to this part of the country and so forth. But beyond that, you have to lift up your eyes and see who are your neighbors.
That's right.
And what are those needs that are around you, immediately around you. And so many people, I think, they think of places far off.
That's right.
And so forth. And we need to take care of the children and women here in Connecticut. I don't know anybody else that's thinking about them right now.
Well, thank God that you
in
are.
this way, and so I'm hoping that we're going to be able to get something going.
That's
I just
incredible.
want to read a section of scripture here that really I think touches on who these people are, and these people that we're talking about could be any of us.
Sure.
Yeah, of course.
And it's this. It says in Psalm 109, starting in verse 22, it says, "For I am poor and needy, my heart is wounded within me. I am gone like a shadow when it declineth. I am tossed up and down as the locust. My knees are weak through fasting, and my flesh faileth of fatness. I am become also a reproach unto them. When they look upon me, they shake their heads. Help me, O Lord, my God, save me according to thy mercy, that they may know that this is thy hand, that thou, Lord, hast done it."
Wow, that's beautiful. So thank you for sharing that with us. We have about 45 seconds left. So either David or Heidi, if you just want to give us a little bit more details about Friday, I just want to make sure that gets highlighted before we let you go. When I come back from the next commercial break, I will show your ads again.
Yeah.
But we got about 30 seconds.
Go ahead, David. Talk about Friday.
Okay.
Invite him
Well,
in.
Friday's a great event. We have Laura Trump is one of our keynote speaker, and we have a survivor. Heidi, just talk about her for a few seconds.
So our survivor speaker, she's a leader. She ran the trafficking task force under the Attorney General.
You know what?
Attorney General.
Guys, you want to stay with us? We'll bring you back on for a few minutes after the break. We'll finish that. We'll bring you back on the fourth segment. We'll be right back.
Me, Joe
Okay.
the Box, the America First Warehouse, most patriotic venue in all the land.
The America First Warehouse, a beacon for all to see, a symbol of unity. For the patriots of America, we stand tall and free. In the America First Warehouse, where our hearts will always be.
The America First Ultra MAGA Store. For all your MAGA needs. We sell t-shirts, tumblers, flags, hats, sneakers, bumper stickers, and a whole lot more. The most patriotic America First retail store. The America First Ultra MAGA Store.
Are you a true American? Then it's time to get connected. Download the America First Media and Television app and stay up to date with real news, bold voices, and live events from the America First Warehouse. From national broadcasts and exclusive shows to comedy nights, concerts, and special events. It's all right at your fingertips. No filters, no spin, just America First. Download the America First Media and Television app today and be part of the movement.
Corporate transfer. Fine professional, moving and storage, and inventory management.
America First Warehouse was really the most patriotic venue that you can ever imagine. We wanted to build something for people to be able to come to and feel so comfortable and so relaxed because there is nothing out there like it. We give an opportunity for people to really feel good about themselves and about this great country.
Welcome back to the Patriots Raw. We just came back with Heidi and David representing
We're holding them hostage.
Letitia's house. Yes, yes. And we just wanted to give you an opportunity because we had to cut off for a commercial. Heidi, for you to finish your thought that you had.
About the guests on Friday and the event.
Yeah, our second keynote speaker is very, very important. I just wanted Heidi to have time to talk about her.
Yeah, so her name is Tanya Gold. She is a survivor. She's a survivor leader. She ran the state trafficking task force for Virginia under the Attorney General Jason Mears. And she is a wealth of information and knowledge in this space that we're in. She is fantastic. She has become a strong, independent woman. She went from a traumatic past and she turned it around, and she's living triumphantly.
Wow, what a beautiful story.
As not a survivor, she is an amazing woman that has her sights set on health and wholeness for her and her family.
God bless her. And I'm looking forward. I know Todd Piro is on there. I was actually in communication with him earlier in the year. He wants to come here, and I was looking forward to meeting him too. But mostly, I'm honored to support the event, and we'll keep highlighting you guys, and we'll stay in touch. When there's a
ladies, if you want to come, I have seats for you.
I'm actually coming. If you're, I don't know if Angie's been not feeling so hot, but I'm coming with two very special people here from the warehouse, and we'll be there. We're coming to Connecticut. So if you're able to come,
I'm feeling up to it. Yeah.
We'll get in touch with David, and
thank you.
Yeah, we're really looking forward to supporting you guys long term, obviously.
Yes.
So
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You got allies and friends in us, and we'll stay in touch. I'll get to see you both on Friday. I get to give you a hug in person, and we'll keep promoting the flyer for you guys and getting the word out there, throughout the week up through Friday. And I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for what you guys are doing, because there's so many fights to fight, and we're freedom fighters. We've been fighting all sorts of things for a long time, but we can't fight everything. We need everybody fighting these battles, and
everybody's got to take their role. Everybody needs to get involved somehow and do something.
We're blessed to know all the people fighting for all these things, and we are with you, and God bless you, and thank you so much, guys, for being with us tonight.
God bless you.
Have a great night, guys.
Thank you so much, ladies.
Thank you. And
Lord bless you.
Giving you a lot of strength the next few days. I know what it's like to plan an event. So you got this, and we'll see you on Friday.
Have a good night.
Thank you.
God bless you guys. Good night, guys. Thank you. Oh, I love that.
That's beautiful.
Amazing, right?
What an incredible
I hope you can
organization.
join us, but we might be leaving early though. With the ferry and stuff. So
we'll have to see. You have to see how I'm feeling.
I would absolutely love that, because Donna and Bonnie and I are going. So the four of us, we'll have so much fun together.
I get through like 3/4 of the afternoon, and then I'm like
dying.
I'm tired.
I know. I know that. That's why I don't want to.
Everything hurts.
But if you are able to join, of course I would.
Definitely.
I love you. I don't like to go anywhere without you. So.
I know.
But how lovely are they? I mean, it's amazing.
What a.
So, and if Amanda's watching, our dear friend, she's the one who got me in touch with them, and kind of helped orchestrate all this to happen. So Amanda and Carl, if you're watching, we love you, and I can't wait to see you as well, Amanda, on Friday. And actually, they mentioned Michelle earlier. So Michelle was on Kevin Downey's radio show this morning for this. And so all good. We're going to keep promoting and supporting. So
like we said, it just, people have to find their, you find something that touches your heart. Whether it's this issue, whether it's abortion and babies, or it's it's
medical,
political,
or it's educational, or it's
whatever it is. If it's election, find
border
something.
control. There's so many election integrity.
Something to direct your positive energies towards.
Be proactive to fight for your good. Right.
Yes, for the good. And
I will say, and I will quote Cornicelli on this. I used to love when he said this on the campaign trail. once you win one fight, like if your fight is education and you go out there and you fight for education and you get legislation made and you win that fight,
then find something
go find
else.
another fight to fight. Go help the people fighting for abortion rights. Go help the people fighting for veterans. Go help.
Yes.
And that stuck with me when he always said that.
It's true.
Because
it is true.
You know, we can't stop. When, like you said, once you stop, or you don't know, what did you say before about it's powerful if you don't talk about it, or you don't, and the same thing if you don't stop.
Yeah.
It'll just continue if you don't, you know.
Yeah, you have to keep the momentum going.
And they, the powers that be, they actually bank on you getting defeated
Tired and
deflated
yes,
and
yes.
and giving up. And that's one reason I haven't stopped for 6 years straight. I'm probably going to die young, but it's fine. I just feel like you can't. If God puts it on you to fight, you're
You got
going
to
to fight.
You got no choice.
And even if I wanted to stop, I couldn't. Most of us here. So on that note, speaking of fighters, one of our most favorite fighters in the world,
yes,
is guess who? Who's our favorite?
Drum roll.
Donald
J. Trump. So I came across this post on X.
Let me give a disclaimer here first.
Yes, let's do the disclaimer.
You probably saw it in the beginning of the episode, but our views don't necessarily represent the views of the warehouse or our affiliates and partners.
This would be our tinfoil hat.
Yeah, so you got 6 minutes of tinfoil hat. And we're going for the gusto right now.
So I'm going to read this because this is for those believers
and the non-believers
in the plan.
Start listening to us. We've been right all along.
Because the plan just keeps proving true.
Yes, it does.
Over and over again. So, all right. So I'm going to read this. This was a post by Tim Pool. Not Tim Pool. I'm sorry. By Mr. Pool on X. Take it as you wish, or don't. It's up to you.
Your discernment.
I take it. Okay. So June 24th, Trump will address the nation live from a stage built on the National Mall. It's not a press conference, it's a rally. The largest domestic audience since January 6th. There will be a 90-foot steel structure called the Claw. It will be completed on the White House South Lawn. It's an arena built for combat on the White House grounds. This is where they're doing the
fight,
the MMA.
Yeah.
Yes, this is where they're doing the MMA fight. The Freedom 250 concert series. Do you know? You've heard about that?
Yes, a little bit.
Yeah. So the Freedom 2. There's a lot.
All I know is my boy Vanilla Ice, who I've been with since
he's
1990s when he came out. I never wavered. My man, Ice Ice Baby, he's coming.
So the
Flow Rider.
Yeah. So the Freedom 250 concert was sabotaged when every major artist pulled out within 72 hours of each other. Like coordinated
Of course it
too
was.
much. So Trump responded by canceling the concerts and replacing them with no other than himself.
Not upset about that. Go ahead.
So there'll be a direct address to the country, to the nation.
I know what that means.
June 24th is exactly 10 days before July 4th, 2026.
And 10 days?
10 days.
Like 10 days of darkness?
Yes.
Okay.
The 250th anniversary of the Republic.
The Republic.
Semi-quincentennial. The only one and any living person will ever witness. All right? 10 days is the window used for Emergency Broadcast System.
EBS?
National Test Protocol. The window required by executive order for public notification before a major federal act
I've been waiting
place.
6 years for the EBS to go off, and I just want our audience to know, do not be afraid when the EBS goes off.
No,
I'm going to be
celebrate.
popping I have a Trump bottle of wine, champagne, ready to pop open when that day happens.
So the $250 bill with Trump's face was approved this month.
Can I tell you something about that?
What?
You want to finish reading this post before I keep interrupting you? Go ahead.
Well, that and the 24-karat gold coin with his face was signed this month.
I became best friends with a lady on the phone the other day who was the spearhead behind the $250 bill.
Love it.
And she invited me to D.C. to have lunch with her and maybe meet the president.
Yes.
See, it's great to become best friends with people in 3 minutes.
Yes, yes. So the White House East Wing was demolished this month. The Rose Garden was removed this month. A combat arena was erected on the South Lawn this month. Everything defined as old structure is being physically torn down. Have you noticed? Everything being built is a monument to what replaces it. We are watching a transition of systems disguised as a birthday party. The artists did not leave because of politics. They were told to leave. The event was never meant to be a concert. It was meant to be a declaration. June 24th is the activation. Between those 10 days, the EBS will not be a test. The Republic doesn't turn 250 under the old system. Chills.
Excuse me. Hi, Rudy. Okay. We don't have a lot of time to talk about this because I have to go through some
Yes.
announcements. But okay, basically, this is a post that we got from Mr.
Mr. Poole.
So we're not telling you that this is like
It's true. It's not true.
out of the Bible, okay? But this is what we believe. This is what we've been talking about for the last 6 years.
Yes.
I've been waiting for the EBS to go off for the last 6 years. I really want to say what I always say. Should I say it? I mean, Gino would say it.
Trust the plan?
No. What? When the EBS goes off, I'm going to have a Patriot orgasm. Okay. Anyway, I had to get that out. I had Tourette's. Now let's just go. It's a long day here, and I'm very silly.
So
take the date, circle it, remember what we said.
And watch what happens.
And watch what happens. Maybe we're wrong, or maybe it wasn't the right time.
That's right.
Or pray to God for your own discernment. I don't know what to tell you, but that's what we like to talk about. It's
There
our
you
show.
go. All right. Let's go to
Cut
announcements.
7. Cut 7 is the item of the month that I talk about on the morning show. Can you guys bring up Cut 7, please? That is the America First Warehouse t-shirt this month. I figured red, white, and blue. Why not bring it up for the America 250? So you can screenshot that. You can scan that QR code. You can get them online. Or when you're here in the venue, they come in red, white, and blue. And Cut 8 is our karaoke night this Saturday. Everyone's been asking me for karaoke, guys, and I don't see a lot of people signed up right now. So if you want us to have karaoke night, you have to go buy your tickets right this second.
Go sign up and
wait until we're done with our prayer and the show ends, and then you can go buy your ticket right that second. But karaoke night's a blast here. Bring your friends, bring your singing voice. Come down and visit us. But I need tickets bought, or we're not going to be able to have this event.
T might do the Shoop Shoop song again.
I might. I probably will. So it's the only song that makes me look like a badass. Don't ask me to sing something else. I could do Ice Ice Baby, though, like that.
Oh, yeah.
So Cut 9 is a special event that we're having. The USA Patriots amputee softball team is doing a 2-day event on the 12th and 13th. And on the 11th, here at the America First Warehouse, we are hosting the kickoff party. The whole team will be here. They are veterans that are amputees it's so incredible to me that these guys find the will and the strength to play softball as amputees.
That's crazy.
And we're going to honor them here, so I'm very excited about that. Cut 10 and 11, we'll go to them back to back. That's a collaboration between AMAC and, actually, if you can show the other one first, please. That's a barbecue on the 19th. It's a free barbecue, but you have to register. It'll be a great night where you'll get to see a live band, a live TV show, LFS 6B, and a free barbecue, and come enjoy. And the next day, AMAC will come for the Patriots, boot camp for Patriots, and they bring an all-star lineup, so you won't want to miss that. We're going to say the prayer real quick, and we're going to be out. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Thank you. Heavenly Father, we lift up Heidi and David and the mission of Letitia's house. Bless their work to provide safety, healing, hope, and restoration for women who have survived human trafficking. Restore every voice that's been silenced and remind each woman of her God-given worth, dignity, and purpose. We also pray for America, for President Trump and his administration, the America First Warehouse, our military, our law enforcement officers, and all first responders. Place a hedge of protection around our families, Donna and her family, and bring complete healing and restored health to me.
To Angie.
To Angie. Grant us wisdom, courage, unity, and faith as we seek to serve others and glorify you in all we do. In Jesus' name, amen.
And as always, keep your faith strong, your family close, and your freedom alive. God bless you guys.
God bless you,
We'll see you next
everybody.
week. Good night.
For the Patriots of America, we stand tall and free. In the America First Warehouse, where our hearts will always be. America First Warehouse, a beacon for all to see. A symbol of hope, a symbol of unity. For the Patriots of America, we stand tall and free in the America First Warehouse.